It's a World Cup year and Qatar will be hosting it this November. The Middle East country will be hosting the world in 8 stadiums. Let's take a look at these stadiums. 1. Lusail Stadium. Stadium capacity, 80,000. The Lusail Stadium will be hosting 10 games including the finals. The stadium was built as a joint venture between HBK Contracting Group and Chinese Railway Construction Company. It was designed by British firm Foster Plus Partners. Construction began in April 2017, with its design inspired by the interplay of light and shadows that characterizes the Fanner Lantern. The stadium will host some Group C, G and H games, playing host to teams like Argentina, Brazil and Cameroon. It will also host a round of 16 games, quarter-final, semi-final and ultimately the final. Surprisingly, the city of Lusail do not need its own football stadium after 2022. After the World Cup, the stadium will be reduced to 40,000 capacity. The stadium will be reconfigured, the excess seats will be removed and other parts of the building repurposed as community space, shops, cafes, athletic and education facilities, and a health clinic. Two, Al Janoub Stadium. Stadium capacity, 40,000. It was formerly known as Al Wakra Stadium. The Al Janoub is inspired by the sails of the dhow boats traditional to the country of Qatar, in a nod to the coastal city's maritime heritage. The stadium boasts of a retractable roof and an innovative cooling system to ensure the ground can hold events all year round, even during the searing heat of the summer months. Although the stadium faced public criticism, with people saying the stadium looks more like a woman's private part. In defense, the architect of British-Iraqi Dame Zia Hadid said, "It's really embarrassing they come up with nonsense stuff like this. What are they saying? Everything with a hole in it is a vagina? That's ridiculous." The stadium will host 7 games that includes Group D, G, and H matches involving the likes of France, Ghana and Uruguay, and also a round of 16 games. 3. Al Bayt Stadium. Stadium capacity, 60,000. The stadium is designed to depict hospitality, with the structure looking like an Arab tent known as Bayt al-Sha'ar. Because of the high temperature of Qatar, it has a retractable roof to keep the stadium cooler. It's actually the farthest stadium from the city capital Doha, with 27 miles. The stadium will also include luxurious hotel suites and rooms with balcony views of the football field. That's definitely amazing. The stadium is set to host the opening match of the 2022 World Cup group games that will involve teams like Qatar and England, and also some knockout games. Altogether, this stadium will host a total of 9 games. After the 2022 World Cup, the stadium will be reconfigured to 32,000 capacity, where the upper seat will be removed and donated to other countries, and the space created converted to a shopping mall, a 5-star hotel and other sports facilities. 4. Ahmad bin Ali Stadium. Capacity, 40,000. It was formerly known as the Al Rayyan Stadium. The facade features intricate patterns representing the country of Qatar, from its wildlife to its history of trade. The ground is in proximity to the desert, so the hospitality areas and merchandise stalls outside the ground will be shaped to resemble sand dunes. After the World Cup, the stadium will be reduced to 21,000. It will host some matches from Group B, E and F that will include teams like the United States and Belgium, and also a round of 16 games. It will host a total of 7 games. Five. Education City Stadium. Capacity, 40,000. Nicknamed the Diamond of the Desert, the stadium is known to be environmental sustainable with 20% of the building materials identified as green. It's designed to glisten by day and glow by night. The stadium will host some Group C, D and H matches, playing host to countries like Denmark and Tunisia. The venue will also host a round of 16 game and also a quarter-final game. Like other stadiums used in this World Cup, it will be reconstructed to 25,000 capacity for use by the university athletic team. 6. Al Thumama Stadium. Capacity, 40,000. Qatar 2022 World Cup stadiums are inspired by the culture of the Middle East. The Al Thumama Stadium is no different. It's inspired by a gefiya, a woven cap worn by men in the Middle East. The stadium is also designed by a Qatari. This stadium will host games from some Group A, B, E and F, hosting teams like Spain and Senegal. In total 8 games will be played here, which includes a round of 16 game and a quarter-final. Just like some other stadiums to be used in this World Cup, the capacity of the stadium will be halved. With the seats sent to developing countries, a mosque and hotel will be opened afterwards. 7. Khalifa International Stadium. Capacity, 45,416. This has been the host stadium of Qatar national team since 1976, but this stadium has been renovated to host the World Cup. It has previously hosted the Asian Games, the Gulf Cup and the AFC Asian Cup, and hosted the IAAF World Athletics Championships in 2019. 8 games will be played here, including the third-place game. 8. Stadium 974. Capacity, 40,000. Yeah, it's 2022 and stadiums can be made up of shipping containers that can be mounted and dismantled. Stadium 974 in Qatar is the world's first transportable football arena. Stadium 974 is a stadium made up of 974 shipping containers. This stadium was designed by FIA Fenwick Irabaran Architects. 974 is also the international dialing code for Qatar. The amazing things about this stadium is that it will only be used for this tournament, after which it will be dismantled and the parts sent out to assist underdeveloped nations. Stadium 974 will host some games from Group C, D, G and H, hosting countries like Brazil and Mexico. 7 matches will be played here in total, including a round of 16 game. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video and also subscribe to this channel to get more exciting videos.